welcome to my channel. Today, we will going to do a smart transaction system using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let's get started! Go to File Manager and create a folder. After you create a folder, go to Visual Studio and open the folder. Tells the browser that this is an HTML5 document. Opens the HTML document and set the language to English. The head section starts here. It contains metadata and style information. Set the character encoding so it can display all the characters such as letters, symbols properly. Make sure the web page is responsive, meaning it looks good on phone, tablets, and desktop. The text that will appear in the browser tab title. Import the Poppins font from the Google font so your website text will use that as font style. Start the CSS styling area where you define how everything will look. But later on, we will create a CSS. But now, let's focus on the body. The visible part of your web page start here. This container holds the entire shopping cart layout, both the items on the left and the cart on the right. The left side has the title items and the two columns where items will be shown dynamically created by JavaScript. The right side contains the cart where selected items will appear in the bottom for checkout which start off visible, no items yet. This container is hidden at first and it will appear when you click checkout. Display the total price to be calculated later. 3 checkbox for senior discount, PW discount, and adding a bag. An input box where the user enters payment amount. A button that will finalize the payment and generate the receipt. Closes the checkout container. This is the receipt container, also hidden initially, that show the receipt text and 2 buttons, on one to download as text file and one to print. The JavaScript part that will make the system functional. Define a list item A to Z that have names and prices. Each item is an object with a name and price. Create an empty cant array to store items user select. Finds the column and cart list areas on the web page. Loop through each item and item list. Create a new div or division for each item and show its name and price in a proper format. Makes the item clickable and clicking it will add to the cart. Alternate placing items within column 1 and column 2 for layout. Add a keyboard event lister that detects key presses. If the key presses match an item, A to Z it will add 2 items to the cart array and then update the cart display. Clears the cart list display so we can refresh it. Adds an each item in the cart as list element. Enables the checkout button if the cart is not empty. Connects all important form elements to variable for easy to use. When clicking the checkout button, it hides the items or cart, shows the checkout form with the updated total. Every time the checkboxes are clicked, the total price is recalculated. Adds off all the item prices. Applies discount and add back cost if needed. Show the final total price on the screen. This happens when user click pay and generate receipt. Check if payment is enough, if not, shows an alert. Calculate change. Build string containing all the purchase item. Adds the discount total payment and change to the receipt text. Show the receipt screen and hides the checkout form. When clicking the download receipt button, it will automatically download the receipt as a text file. This button opens a small window and allows the user to print that receipt. Let's start the CSS, designing the HTML structure. Set the type style to the imported Pappens font with the sans serif as backup. Removes the default spacing around the page. Set a smooth gradient background going diagonally from light greenish to soft blue. Makes the container flexible, arranging items side by side. Leaves space between the left and right. Add space inside the container for breathing room. Makes both left and right container take up about half the space. Makes the background white for the contrast. Adds inner spacing, gives smooth rounded corners. Adds a soft shadow under the boxes for 3D floating effect. Center the hidden text. Makes the text as dark gray for the better contrast. Arrange the item inside in a flexible row. Distributes items evenly. Allow items to move to the next line if they don't fit. Set a peaks width for each item box. Adds space around each item. Adds inner spacing. Center text inside each item box. Adds a light gray border. Round to corners. Change the cursor and pointer of the styling tweakable. Gently enlarge the item box when hovered. Changes the background color of the soft aqua blue on hover. Removes the bullet point from the list. Removes spacing inside the list container. Light gray background for the cart items. Add vertically space between cart items. Add spacing inside each cart item. Round corners for cart items. Buttons take the full width of their container. Comfortable spacing around the buttons. No border without rounded corners. Green background color. White button text. Send pointing cursor on hover. Smooth background color transition when hovered. Changes the button background on the darker green on hover. Center the checkout receipt boxes with a maximum width. Add internal spacing, white background, rounded corner, soft shadow effect. Light gray background padding rounded corners and scrubble if too wide. Thank you for watching. Happy coding!